Hello everyone and welcome to MMM Guidance School Batch 2017-0303 Group 14 Second 5. This is our presentation on business game plan. My name is Dojos Ken, representing the group. Here you have the names and the email address of the members of the group, and because of time constraint we will be forced not to read out everything. We have acquired knowledge and we have the tools in our possession, the internet, a team of managers from the Guidance School, the ability to create school or training in the cloud, the ability to train people in remote country locations while preserving MMM ideology. We have YouTube channel that will help us bring the mass media in recorded form to the large connected population all at once. We have to prepare our rollout plan using our SWOT analysis. We have to continue to form groups on Facebook and continue to post them daily. We have to continue to promote MMM and create videos. We have to promote at least 7 offline events as well as charity. We have to know that Bitcoin and MMM philosophy are very closely aligned. We are also to decentralize peer-to-peer exchange plus the opportunity to teach people working abroad to send their families Bitcoin instead, thereby bypassing banks and exchange who charge exorbitant fees. We have to start a membership program and start hosting webinars. We have to capitalize on the strengths and opportunity and be aware of the threats and awareness and weaknesses. Thailand's culture demands that face-to-face approach and office setup would be most ideal for this strategy. This is our SWOT analysis, of which we have known the strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats. So we'll proceed to task 1. Task 1, as I said earlier, I'm forced because of time not to read out the question. So let's proceed to our response. We have put our response in a tabular form. We have drawn out a plan, a week plan and what we are going to do in each of these days. In day 1, we have decided to secure an apartment and pay for security at the cost of $5,000. And day 2, we are going to look for an entrepreneur and pay for buses, and which is going to cost us $1,000. Day 3, we are going to pay for MMM branded t-shirts, banners, posters, flyers, face cap, and this is going to cost us $15,000. We are going on the day 4. A team will create public awareness by targeting a dense populated area of the country. This is going to cost us $5,000. The team manager will respond. The team manage response from the citizens, target registration and not more than 450 citizens, and deposit of no more than $500. That will cost us $1,000. On day 6, the team continue with registration, which will cost us $1,000, and day 7 we have miscellaneous at the rate of $3,000. And this we have protocols, we have communication, accommodation, logistic, grouping, campaign, refreshment, and security. All these are to be taken into serious consideration as we have a week awareness campaign in Thailand for the promotion of MMM community. This is task 2. As I said earlier, I would not like to read that because of time, so let's proceed to our response. Our response to this, now that we have established people in the system, it is time to start training managers and guiders and sensitize them to join MMM movement by increasing their percentage earning points so that they can dedicate more energy. The number of new participants will increase based on the fact that managers will be energized to bring more people into the system. In the tabular form, we have drawn our plan that if 10 managers register 25 new participants, we will have 250 new registrations. An average contribution of $300 per week. We will have contribution to the system at $75,000. It will grow at 30%, which is $22,500. The total PH pool will be $97,500. Task 3, as you can see on your screen, and we proceed to our response. Now 100 PH comes in from 100 participants at $300 each. It will be $30,000. In order for the 100 PH to be paid, that 30% bonuses will also be considered, as participants will be given additional 20% on their $300. That means 30% of 100 participants equal to $90 interest for each of the 100 participants. Therefore, $99,000 will be the additional interest for the 100 participants. The $20 bonus will also be calculated by the number of participants, while we have the total amount of $22,000. Considering the interest and the bonus, there will be an additional sum of $11,000 to be generated by the system. Mathematically, if 50 participants in regular GH and PH of the 100 participants request for help, the calculation will be 50 participants by $300 equal to $15,000. 30% of 50 participants equals to 90 times 50, which will give us $4,500. Therefore, the total amount of the participants' PH will be the addition of bonus and interest, which will amount to $20,500. At this time, there will be the sum of $9,500 from the total PH of $30,000 as 50 participants GH, meaning $30,000 subtracted from $20,500. In this case, if the 50 participants PH while holding their interest and bonus, $15,000 will be added to the reserve amount of $9,500 to make it $24,500, which will be sufficient for the next 50 participants GH. In this case, there is no re-PH. We shall be compelled to make sure there is additional income of the sum of $11,000 add to the reserve of $9,500 to make it $20,500 for the next 50 persons GH. Therefore, we shall make sure that there is additional 36 to 40 participants in the system in a week to provide the sum of about $11,000 and at the rate of $3,000 apiece. In this case, there shall be the addition of nothing less than 144 participants in 4 weeks to make the cycle grow. So the cycle continues on and on as long as the principle of regular pH and re-pH remains. Task 4, as you can see, let's proceed to the response. We can stop growth of Magro pending when registration activity resumes. When registering activity shall fall drastically by 75%, we get under pause mode and waste time. This means all contribution in Thailand MMM has divided into 2 parts, before and after the pause mode. If any participant wants to get help at the period, he or she will do so as follows. Withdrawing amount equals to the sum you deposited minus the sum you have taken out from the time of participation. K equals to special coefficient. We delay a bit the rate of which the provided help pledges get matched will get help. We pay extent and number of delays left until the froze. So even if you have provided help, your Magro will not turn green, rather they will be frozen and will turn blue. In addition, we will utilize the gathering of the people in celebration and give out MMM souvenirs to boost the MMM publicity. Task 5, as you can see, let's proceed. Our response to task 5, now that our plan didn't work, we don't have enough new registration and new deposit to cover the cost of the current deposit. We need to, first of all, we need to go back to task 1 and start the process all over. See where we went wrong, but first of all, we need to establish the following. How many participants do we need to continue? How many contribution is needed? What other resources are necessary? Then we will have to go back to the basics. We carry out the following activities in order to save MMM Thailand from restart and also to achieve and surpass the shortfall in task 4. The following mechanism can also be used to stabilize the community. Reteach the MMM ideology in details, increase awareness, train more guiders, recruit more members, increase incentives. Installment receipt. MMM follows the rules in order to achieve money. In order to receive money should come in half an hour after making the request. But in this difficult period for the community, participants may not receive help immediately, but in part. For example, each week they will receive an installment of 25% of the amount they requested. Meanwhile, the MMM guiders will educate the community and give the following. 1. Don't donate with your critical money, meaning you should use your spare money. 2. Regular give and ask for help. MMM was not created for enrichment, but for other purposes. It is safer to help weekly with a small amount. 3. Talk about MMM invite to the community. MMM will not work in a stable way. If each participant invite, MMM work in a stable way if each participant invite just one new members per month. Show positivity to the project. We want to bring people only with positive emotion. We want members of our community to be happy and share happiness with others. Be sincere with yourself and don't venture a lot of money so as not to worry later. Gatherers should also reach out to more people via the social media. This is task 6, and as you can see, we will proceed to our response. Our response to start in future of this situation, as a pause mode is implemented, which all the old Mavros are frozen, we will be and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will be right. Participants will be enjoined to 1. Avoid panic. Educate members on what pause mode is. Build trust by showing past experience of the program. Complete transparency of MMM. Implement turbo miming. The basic principle of this action, the participants is awarded with the fixed bonus on the contribution he or she made. So participants do not have to wait passively. Now they need to regularly provide assistance and request to get help. Then 5% bonus is added to the amount of assistance the participant provide. It means if you donate $1,000, you'll be able to withdraw $1,200. You can make a contribution in the amount for a particular amount to a particular amount. Mavro will not grow. Reflects as Mavro 0% in your PO, but they will be frozen for just 72 hours after provided help. Request has been made, whereas Mavro 30% is frozen for 2 weeks. You can make a contribution by MMM double action only once. Any participant that make contribution under the program Mavro Miming, the number of times is unlimited. The only condition is that you have to wait 7 days for your Mavro in Miming for unfrozen before providing assistance under this action again. Mavro acquired in these 2 actions are credited with referrals and managers bonus, but bonus are rewarded only for new money. New money is the difference between of the amount of PH and GH. And most importantly, bonus for the video in a letter of happiness for these actions were in addition to 20% for October and 15% for Mavro Miming. The participants can get 5% of the video in which he or she has faced. The 30% for the video in which his face is not stable. Turbo Miming and Mavro Miming action will be work for only a stipulated period. The administration will collect the analysis, the statistics during this period and will make changes or stop miming to a dynamics. If it is successful, the action will be extended so everything is in your hands. Be active, enjoy productive Mavro Miming and recruit new members, offering them available MMM Turbo. Implement Bitcoin classes and training session. Be active in the community or on the ground and service centers. For members of the withdrawal, for members to withdraw original donation amount of 3 months, have presentation every day until things are back to normal. Make them understand the program. It is not going anywhere. Encourage them to train as managers. Tell them about the benefits as managers. Task 7. Let's proceed to our response. We shall begin to recruit global and exchange help in Bitcoin marketing to use the same mass media to explain the situation and what a restart then means. Also need to explain what happens to those that lost their money. That is where you remind them money they were given before joining. Show the history and experience of other countries that had to start evaluation. Ignore risk incentives for older timers. Managers must ensure they are not carried away with many bonuses at the expense of transparently impacting the true ideology of MMM. Consult the leaders in the countries where it has happened and learn from them. We should encourage people to provide help so that the system can move smoothly. Increase the growth of Mavro to 50%. It is important that people know MMM meant eradicate poverty, not to invest. Money need to keep flowing, so constant withdrawal will assist. Honestly, inform people about all risks in MMM. People get motivated once they start seeing that MMM pays. being a manager again is very important. Thank you for listening.